Okay. Sorry about the mess. Just haven't had the chance to clean since my last Patreon exclusive, which is live now if you'd like to go see that. It is for paid members only for the first couple weeks. Then it will be given to all free members as well. So you do not have to pay to see any of my Patreon exclusives. You just have to be patient. Wow, this is a really crappy cooler. Anyway, and dirty. Let's get this stuff out of the way, because I have something special to do today. I was browsing the old eBay, which is a very dangerous thing for me to do. I came across two listings that intrigued me. First, we have this, which is supposedly a Radeon RX 550. That's what the sticker says. 2 gigs of GDDR5, nothing special. But this was listed as is, untested. 90% of the time, that just means it's broken. So we're going to test that, but I got that for $12. So I'm not going to complain if it works. Then we have this. Now this is really what I was kind of excited for. This was also listed as just for parts. Now the thing is there anything under here? There is, but I'm not going to bother with that right now. Now this is quite a nice little B450 board. Nothing super special, but AM4 motherboards, not super cheap. The cheapest I can reliably find a standard motherboard is like 45 to 50 bucks. I got this for $24. Now here's the thing, they listed it as 4 parts or not working. But in the description, they said it worked just fine. It just blue screened in Windows. They also said, I never overclocked it. But if you look, this is on backwards. So, what's up with that? I suspect there's one of 3 potential issues. Either A, there's something perhaps wrong with the BIOS, or that they were using a CPU that didn't have great support yet. B, they did overclock and had instability, which is why this might be on backwards. They took this off, put something else on, and then, oh, it's unstable, so they put this back on. Or maybe this was on backwards from the factory. That doesn't make any sense, but... So we're going to see, first of all, if it works. Oh, that's right, I need to... This is backwards. I'm going to have to correct that. So we're going to try and build a sort of broken parts PC and or untested. If we can get this to function, that would be amazing. I mean, an AM4 system effectively for like 35, 40 bucks. That's amazing. The CPU that we're using today is one that I've just had around for a while. It's just a Ryzen 3 1200. It's nothing special, but I know it works, so it's kind of my test CPU. So let's get this secured. Okay. So let's see about getting this installed. That went in nice. I need a cooler. I think I've got a super old stock cooler just sitting around. Yeah, this is from like socket FM2, but they're all compatible. Need some thermal paste. Here we go. Thermal paste. And yeah, so let's get this on here. This is more than enough cooler for a Ryzen 3 1200. CPU fan, okay, that's that one right there. I need a video card that isn't the mystery video card. What do I have? Here we go. Got an old R7-240. Fun fact, this was my first brand new video card. And I, like an absolute genius, I believe I bought it from Circuit. No, what's that Office store? Office Max? Yeah, apparently they sold graphics cards. I'm going to just use this as a prop. And we'll take this really, really dirty power supply from that PC I took apart earlier. It'll be enough for this. I need some RAM too, but we'll get that in a second. Where's the CPU power? There we go. It's just a 4-pin, but it will work. RAM. We need RAM. I have started to acquire some DDR4, so this ought to work. Yeah, we'll just use one stick for now. Let's see. Let's go to A2 first, I think. Oh, no, this is one of those... I hate this style where one of the RAM clips is an actual clip and the other one's static. I hate those. I'm about to put it in backwards anyway, so A2. I think it'll probably want B2 first. I have the manual. I could just check that, but no, we're just going to try this. I need a power cable. And let's see if this works. You need to be adjusted. Let's get you pointed at the screen. Okay. This is a PS2 keyboard, so that's not going to work. So I need a regular USB keyboard. I thought I had one right next to me. Doesn't matter. Let's just see if it fires up. Power on that. And power button. I didn't connect the display. God damn it. Okay, next time I'm about to do that, tell me. Okay, so this actually still has VGA, so I don't need an adapter. Make sure everything's good to go. Let's try that again. Take 2. Give me some signs of life, please. Now, their only listed complaint was that it was unstable and blue-screened under Windows. We have life? Maybe. Yeah. It's detected correctly. That's something. Okay, let's take this graphics card out. And... oh, come on. I need something to put this motherboard on. You know what? I'll just use the box it came in. Where's the box? Here it is. Don't know why I didn't do that from the start, but that's okay. So we're going to try this now, and I will need an adapter. So here's this. If we can get an image out of this graphics card, that would be amazing. Okay. Please. Show me life. Show me the money. We have an image, I think. Yes! Okay. Oh, we're not out of the woods yet. Just because we see stuff on the screen does not mean the graphics card works. And just because, again, we see stuff on the screen does not mean that this won't have stability issues. So here's what I need to do now. I need to find a graphics card, not graphics card, what am I talking about? Power supply that has a proper CPU 8-pin. Again, in theory, it shouldn't matter for this CPU because it is not going to pull more than a 4-pin can provide. I also want a case. You know, I just moved a case. Let's use that one. I need to find a new power supply. I need to get that case cleaned out and get this installed. But you know what this means? It's cleaning time. And it's warm outside. We can go out there now, so I don't have to dump all the dust into my wife's game room. Alright, well, we still have light. I ran out of battery. Any of these have anything left in them? Yeah, they do. You know, we're going to call that good enough. It wasn't super dirty. I'm sure I'll find more later. Okay, let's get back inside. Okay, so we have this nice clean case now. Set you off to the side here. The box as well. But we need some standoffs. Also, there's a little bit of shipping damage, I'm sure it'll be fine. I need some standoffs because whoever installed the original motherboard in this case did not do a very good job and used the wrong screws and cross-threaded them. You know, to make it easier. What the heck? Well, I don't know what that's for. Anyway, let's get you in here. Okay, kind of wish this was a little... Kind of wish all these wires weren't tied together, so I'm going to fix that real quick. It's just a bread tie. Okay. That out. This out. And these can just get stuffed in the front for now, I suppose. More dirt left over. Get in there. Okay. Good enough. So we need some standoffs. It looks like fine thread. Why are there two What? Who does that? Is that going to interfere with anything? This one is. I need my pliers, which I hope are right here. Yes, perfect. Okay. Get out. The previous motherboard was not installed very well. There we go. This is also fine thread. That should be fine. Stick that there. Then we need one up here. And that should be all we need. I can't get that in. There was some shipping damage to this system. That might not ever go back in. Shoot. That's not super great. Kind of need that one. That does not want to go in. Oh boy. Maybe I can convince it. No. Please go in. Oh man, this just doesn't want to go. Damn it. Maybe a different standoff will go in. Do I have another? I do. This one's coarse thread though, I'll have to remember that. Hey, this one goes in. Okay. You want to tighten them a little bit, but not too much. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there's a standoff on the motherboard. Okay. Let's try to get that off. Interesting. Oh, I'm forgetting the I/O shield, which we actually have. It came with this motherboard. Where's the box? There it is. Okay. Some of this nastiness out of here. Ugh. Oh boy, get in there. This whole thing's bent. Talk about shipping damage. Oh, my goodness. I know you can't see, I'm sorry. What is going on here? This whole case is just bent. Okay, that is in. We are lined up. And even though the case is bent, we are, in theory, good to go. Now I need some screws. I'll use some of these that were cross-threaded in the first one. So this was coarse... No, that's... Was this coarse thread? Oh, I don't want to mess this up too much. Not on the internet. One in. Now I need some fine thread, and I think these are fine thread. Yep. These are the screws that were originally cross-threaded in this PC, but I think the screws made it out okay. Two. Another fine thread. I think most of these are going to be fine thread. This is one of the ones that was originally cross-threaded, and it doesn't want to rethread. God damn it. I'll be right back. Okay, I found another coarse thread standoff. Take two. Maybe we should just call this the Take Two PC. One of these in at least. Wait a minute. It's the screw. Okay. That's good to know. That standoff was probably just fine until I forced the screw inside it. Story of my life. Everything was fine until I forced it. Nah, cut that. It's a stupid joke. Okay, I need some preferably non-messed up fine thread screws that aren't insanely long either. My God. Okay. I think that one that I put in might have been coarse thread. Let's try. Yes, it was coarse thread. That one's in. I need some fine thread screws still. I wonder if I have any new ones. A box of screws here. And standoffs. Oh, I forgot I had those. Yeah, that'll do. Let's grab a few of these. Okay. Oh, that is so much better. Okay. What is going on here? That is fine thread. What? What is going on? Why can't I get that one to go in? Try a different one. This is another one of the standoffs that had a stripped screw in it. So maybe. Oh, that's gone forever. Okay, let's try a coarse thread screw, which is incorrect, but it can never be easy. No, of course that doesn't work because it's... Alright, we're going to have to ignore that standoff, I think. There we go. I think I got it. I did. Not. Yeah, that standoff's just messed up, I think. That sucks. I could keep trying to get it to work, but I'm going to move on to a different standoff. Having one not attached standoff is not the end of the world. Now there is one screw. There we go. Okay. Motherboard in. Let's grab another stick of RAM to try and match that first one. This will give us 16 gigs of RAM. Get this out of here. Oh, this sucks. This was a cheap case. I can tell. I'm a connoisseur of cheap cases. Okay, we should be good now. Throw this back in, just for now. I hope this works. Oh boy, this was a cheap case. Oh my god. Stop it. Oh. Get in there. Okay, this graphics card is about to be structural. I need some coarse thread screws. Non-HP coarse thread screws, please. No? There's one. I need 2. Wow. This case is so bad. I need 1 more. This sucks. There, a non-matching, but it'll work. No one's gonna see it anyway. Except for the whole internet, I guess. Okay. There's that. Oh, had a matching one sitting here on the table. Anyway, you know, maybe we will just reuse that power supply. Where'd I put it? What's this one? No, not that one. Here we go. Only we're gonna... So this... No, it's got a bunch of stuff that's been sucked into it. Nah. Not that one, Chief. We'll use this one. It's 300 watts, I think. No, not that one. What am I going to use? I have a lot of power supplies nearby. What's this? 300 watts. That could work. Pivia 550. This would work, yeah. And the fan's on the right side too, as opposed to that weird one. Okay. Power supply sourced. Let's get that secured. 1 screw in. Man, I need some more coarse thread screws, but those are the only ones I can't find. Get in there. That's 2. I just need 2 more. Oh, come on. Wait a minute. 2. Okay. Again, this case is bent. Nothing wants to line up properly. Everything about this case has suddenly become structural. Get these out of here. There's no back panel for routing any of these cables. That sucks. Motherboard power. CPU power. It's going to have to go right over the card. That's... Well, maybe I can tuck it under the end. Yeah, there we go. When I say this is a cheap case, I mean this is a cheap case. Route this just up here. Okay. Hope that'll stay. Probably won't. Oh, we have that red tie. We'll tie it to the CPU cooler, which is... No, we won't do that. We'll tie it up here. Nope. Shh, it's fine. It's fine. It's great. Okay, graphics card, CPU, RAM, which I hope works. Let's do a sanity check and make sure it still boots. or still posts rather. Suppose I could at least hook up the front panel so I can use the power switch. Power switch. Power switch. Hard drive LED. Which one's positive? Is it the colorful one? Yeah. Can never remember that. Power LED. Negative first. Positive. Routing that CPU power cable first is really sucking right about now, because it is wanting to go exactly where I need my hand to be. Okay, so those are connected, and the reset switch. Front panel is connected, more or less. Let's get this out of here. And let's see if it works. Where's my power? Here's my power. I still need to get a keyboard for this from the other room. I just want to see if it posts with 16 gigs. "16 gigs, sees the CPU correctly. Please enter setup to recover BIOS settings, no keyboard detected." Yep. We're going to remove the BIOS battery and replace that. It shouldn't be bad on a motherboard this new, but I don't know, I've never heard of DBV anyway. So we will replace it with our Murata, which I've also never heard of. You know, because that's how you do it. I can even get this out of the package. Get out of there. And having that off has probably been long enough to reset the CMOS, which is what I wanted. That is not super. This card is missing the screw that holds it to the bracket. Wow, that's pretty stupid. God damn it. Alright, well, we're going to plug this fan into the motherboard. Let's get a drive. Yeah, let's get a drive. Alright, we've got this 256 gig SK Hynix SSD, which for some reason the casing is kind of loose. This was given to us by one of our most recent P.O. Box donations, so thank you very much. Now, this PC, this case, does not have any provisions for an SSD because old, cheap. Insert your own adjective there, but that's okay. It's an SSD. It doesn't have any moving parts, so as long as it's not whacking all around, you know, if you're shaking your PC while using it, it'll be fine. If this were a hard drive, I'd say tape it to something, but this is an SSD, so we're just gonna find some power for it. How many? Oh, this power supply only has 2 power connectors for SATA. Nothing on this? Oh, there's 1 on this one. Okay. So, alright. Well, this one is going to head up north here to power the optical drive, which we are keeping in this case. This fine fan controller is really complicated. Kind of busted. So as much as I hate to do it, I think it's going to have to go. Wow, that's a lot of cables we're going to save by getting rid of that. Oh, they're still connected too. Yeah, this motherboard has plenty of fan provisions, so we don't need this. This can live to tell another tale another day, or however you want to say that. Where's my screwdriver? Okay. Who tightened this? You know what? That's the wrong one. It's up here. What am I doing? It's screwed in on the other side. Never mind, it's staying. Okay. Guess it's staying. Do we want to use it? I really don't want to. Oh god, that's a lot of temperature sensors that are gonna do absolutely nothing. Yeah, I don't know which sensor this one is, but it's the red and black one, so we're gonna jam that one into the CPU cooler. Just right in, squish it into one of the fins. That'll be safe, I'm sure. It already came out. Temperature 2 still had its protective cover on. That'll be jammed right down next to the graphics card. And the other ones, well, they can get the hell out of my way. Okay. I didn't want this much. I didn't want this many wires to be in here. So this, I guess, wow, that's a lot of power. What? Okay. We will plug in fan 1. That'll be our intake. And we will ignore all of the rest. Stuff it in there. Oh, I still need to power it. That's right. That's right. Where is it? Just saw it. There it is. Keep that out there. The rest of these can just get stuffed, idiot. There we go. Don't take that out of context. Get in there. Okay. It's a lot of cables. Power. There's that. Great. We can actually plug in the front USB 3 on this board. Unlike the last board that was in here, which was socket FM1. Blech. Okay, we want the DVD drive to be plugged in. Got that there on our corner that doesn't have a screw. And, oh, that's a really short cable. Where did I put that SSD? Where did I put that SSD? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, SSD, and just kind of flop around wherever. Just gonna stick it down there. Needs power still. Power connected. If I end up donating this PC, it will eventually, for sure, need a hard drive in addition to that boot SSD. But that will be big enough to at least let us test it to make sure it's functioning. No, I will need some more space, won't I? Because games are big now. Oh well, let's get audio connected. That is front panel audio going over here. Wow, some of those pins are kind of bent. And front USB 2. Okay. It's messy, but, I mean, I don't have a back panel to take off and reroute some of this stuff, so we're going to install... What do we want to install? Do we want to try Linux again? Nope. The guy said that a blue screen under Windows, so we're going to try Windows, run a few games, see what happens. I need a thumb drive. It occurs to me that we could have used one of the M.2 SSDs that were donated, but I'm not a smart man, so we didn't. Found a 500 gig hard drive sitting on the floor, so that's what we're going to use. Oh boy. Unlock. How does this work? Teach me your ways. Get in there. Okay, I think that's good. This goes... I'm not a huge fan of these, gotta be honest. Locked. Great. That'll vibrate. Okay. We need power. Plugged in. Yeah, that's just flopping around in there. Oh, it does have a backside you can take off. It just doesn't have anywhere to route the cables. This will go here, and then into here. Now, I can already tell that this is going to rub against the GPU fan, so that has to go up and around. Or, since everything's plugged in already, down? Yeah. Good. Nothing's bad so far. Let's get Windows installed. New flash drive here. Not as big as the old one, but the old one's broken. So by default, this one wins. There we go. Oh. Oh. This fan is stuck. There we go. Let's try. Take two. Take two. That's the front fan making that noise. Okay. I didn't get a keyboard. This is just Take Two PC. Do I have a keyboard? I swore I had one sitting around here somewhere. Oh, this has a PS2 port. We can use this keyboard. Let me get this ready. And it's in a really weird position. The PS2 port's in the middle of the I/O plate instead of near the top. Let's get you positioned so you can actually see the screen. Okay. I really should just replace that fan, but I don't want to, so we're not. It's going to want me to go to the BIOS. Press F1 to run setup. And we're just going to accept the default values. Save and exit. F10, sure. Oh, wait. Default's F5. Yes. Save and exit. Sure. Oh. Ew. Which fan is that? It's the power supply fan. Aww. Damn it. We need a different power supply. Okay. I'm going to install Windows 10. We're going to cut the camera. We're going to install Windows 10. I'll be back once we're on the desktop. And once I've replaced that power supply. Well, actually, maybe it won't do that if I stand it up so the fan's not sideways. But we'll find that out later. See you in a moment. I'm gonna fix the power supply by... I didn't fix the power supply. Damn it. Update. If the case is standing up, it doesn't make noise. I wonder if you left anything in the CD drive. No. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll be back once this is ready. Alright. Well, not only did I find the side panel for this, finally, it's very delightfully mid-2000s. I can even get that in this position. No? Why can't I get that in? There we go. But we also got more P.O. Box donations. So, this looks like a motherboard. At least it's shaped like one. But let's see what we've got. If I can get the scissors in my hand. Another one of these. This really looks like the fruit by the foot wax paper, but it must be for the stickers. Oh, I almost cut through that. We have 3. I don't know what that is, actually. It's PCI something. Oh, that is an NVMe M.2 card. Hey, that's really cool. Why is everyone sending me M.2 stuff? I'm not complaining. It's pretty cool. We also have this from Adam Bauman. Ooh. Why is this one not on? I forgot to black out his address, so I don't want this side to face the camera. There we go. He told me what he sent, but I forgot. I think there's some, yeah, there's some RAM. Oh. Okay. Goodness. Oh, it's in the little plastic packages. That's awesome. Love these little packages. This is a 8 gig stick of DDR4, 260 or 2666 rather. This is a 16 gig stick of DDR4. Is this desktop or server? Desktop. Okay. That might work in here. RAM. Scissors again. I really appreciate you guys sending this stuff. I cannot do some of these builds without you. If I can get this one open. There we go. This is another 8 gig stick of PC4 2400T. I have not yet learned what the different letters mean. But we have, oh, CPUs. That's right, okay. I think these are for that server board that he sent us that I will be getting to eventually. He had trouble getting it to work, so we're going to try and fix it. Looks like an E3 1230 V5. That's actually kind of funny because, well, as I drop everything, if I could have found it, I actually just bought one of these for that same board, but having an extra is very good just in case the one that I bought doesn't work. But there's 2 more in here, looks like. We have, I must get this done fast. I am boring my wife to death. Get this out here. If I can get it out, there we go. We have that is a i3-6100T. Hey, that's pretty nice. I actually think I have a board that this might work in. I don't know if the board works, but now I can find out. And finally, we have, what is a well-packaged CPU? Oh no, it's tape on here too. Okay. There's so much tape. Oh my god. We have another i3-6100T. These will be put to good use. I think I've only got one spare board that will work with them, but these will come in handy. I need to set this stuff to the side because we have another mystery box. I have broken the seal on this one. Let's see what we've... It's not a motherboard. There's a note. That's good. Matt. Love watching your videos, and I couldn't help but notice that you too are into MechWarrior and Battletech. So, I present you with this gift from one mech pilot to another. Enjoy. Nerdy Forge. I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never heard of Battletech. Oh. Certainly haven't, but what is this? What is this? Oh, that is cool. Look at that, hon.
Wow.
That is super cool. What is this made of? Did you make this? That's wicked. Oh man. I have an atlas somewhere in my collection, but it is not easily accessible at the moment. Is it? No. So, huh. That's the coolest thing ever. Now I have to find a way to mount this to my wall. Thank you. That's wicked. This goes together. It looks like it goes together like this. Now there is a hole in the back here to mount it to a wall, but that's cool. I can't thank you enough. That is awesome. Now, Windows is fully installed on this PC. I can't get over this. This is really cool. Windows is fully installed, so at this point, all that's left to do is to see if it's stable. Fresh out of a late night unboxing with my wife, here we are. We have finally officially made it to the desktop. Still haven't replaced that power supply yet, but I have also found out that this is touchscreen. So, that's kind of nifty. But, anyway, so we're going to go ahead and fire up some games to test this PC. Now, usually we don't really care what the performance of each game is. We just want to see them running. This channel, Low Spec Action Squad, we don't care about the performance as long as we can play the game. But especially in this case, we don't care about performance. We know that the RX 550 isn't a great card, but we just want to check for stability. So let's see what she can do. Well, I've been playing games for about an hour and a half now, and I've encountered no instabilities whatsoever. It's even performing better than I thought it would. Sure, some of the games we had to switch to medium settings, but hey, that's pretty good for a first generation Ryzen 3 and an RX 550. That pretty well establishes one of three things. For the motherboard, the seller either had an unstable overclock, we know they had an aftermarket cooler after all, or the BIOS didn't fully support whatever CPU they were using. There are some motherboard BIOSes that have buggy first-gen support for Ryzen 5000. Or maybe they just had some faulty hardware, like a bad stick of RAM or something. Either way, I'm pretty happy with this. Hopefully this video was entertaining. I have a couple of upgrades to do on this, because the guy who originally sent me this this case with the old motherboard inside it, which had a, I think it was an A6 3800? Don't remember. I helped him upgrade his PC, and the upgrade that I sent him is starting to also get a little long in the tooth. So I think that after I replace this power supply with something that isn't horrifically noisy, we could probably send this to him. Give him a decent upgrade over the i7 2600 that I sent him last year. I'll take it. As for the RX 550, I'm super surprised that it worked at all. Almost every single time that I have purchased untested hardware, it has definitely been tested and it didn't work. This is, I think, one of like 2 times that it's ever actually worked. But I can't complain. So, thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more stuff like this, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate a like. And if you want to see behind the scenes content for free, you can head on over to my Patreon, link down in the description below. As I finish this recording, I'm preparing to do my 2,000 subscriber special. I never thought we'd get this far, but here we are. And even better, just a few days before my birthday. And, well, I guess thanks for watching. Until next time.